Today we're diving into something a little more refined, a watch that doesn't scream for attention, but quietly earns it. This is the Addiesdive AD2026, a minimalist stunner that gives you just a taste of Grand Seiko elegance without the four-figure price tag. And it costs just $62. So what is this watch really? It's a 37mm quartz dress-style piece with surprisingly high specs, sapphire crystal, stainless steel construction, and the Seiko VH31 movement with that sought-after sweeping seconds hand. It's compact, it's classy, and it wears like something far more expensive. And when you get attention to your wrist with this watch on there, it's so easy to tell a story about this watch. Anyways, $52. The link to the listing is in the description below the video, so do check it out if you're interested in getting a sharp price. And now let's get into the details and talk about the Addiesdive 2026 in detail. Let's do it. Let's start with dimensions. The case is 37mm across with a lug-to-lug length of 46mm, making it perfect for smaller to mid-sized wrists. The thickness is 11.2mm, including that beautifully boxed sapphire crystal. Lug width is 19mm, tapering down to 16mm at the clasp. It weighs around 135 grams before sizing, which gives it a nice presence. Solid, but not heavy. Now, the wrist presence on this watch is impressive. On my 6.5-inch wrist, it hugs the shape cleanly with no overhang. Thanks to the inverted end links and curved lugs, it sits low and secure. Honestly, it would look just as good on a 5.5-inch wrist as it would on a 7-inch one. Let's talk about that dial. This is where the AD2026 really sets itself apart. The yellow beige dial is warm and unique. It has this creamy tone that feels both vintage and contemporary. It's not trying to mimic champagne or silver. It's its own thing, giving it that restrained Grand Seiko flavor without trying too hard. And that box sapphire crystal, it's tall, elegant, and surprisingly clear from all angles. There's minimal distortion at the edges, and it's treated with anti-reflective coating. It's rare to see boxed sapphire at this price point. Usually, you'd be dealing with mineral or flat sapphire at best. This one gives you that retro dome effect while keeping the clarity and scratch resistance intact. Now the case itself features a mix of finishes. The flanks are polished and slightly convex, giving the profile a gentle curve. The top of the lugs are brushed with a velvety satin finish, while the fixed bezel is polished and slightly raised beneath the crystal. It's not a vintage case per se, but it takes just enough inspiration to feel timeless. On the right-hand side, we've got a screw-down crown that's signed, slightly oversized, and easy to grip. It threads with a satisfying click, and the action is clean. And yes, it actually helps this watch achieve 100 meters of water resistance. That's not just dress watch spec. That's daily beater in the rain, wash your hands, wear it anywhere. Flip the watch over and you'll find a screw-down caseback with fluted decoration and Addiesdive's logo engraved at the center. The Seiko VH31 isn't your average quartz. It ticks 4 times per second, giving you a smooth sweep that mimics an automatic. No ticking jump here, just a gentle glide around the dial. It won't fool the hardcore mechanical crowd, but it will impress anyone used to basic quartz movements. And it'll do so with plus or minus 15 seconds per month accuracy and a 2-year battery life. Now, the bracelet. This is a 3-link stainless steel bracelet with a brushed finish and polished outer edge facets. It's held together by push pins, not screws. But again, at this price point, that's expected. The tolerances are decent. There's a bit of wiggle, but the link articulation is excellent and it drapes smoothly on the wrist. The clasp is a standout, signed, milled with 5 micro adjustments and a solid fold-over safety lock. For $62, this clasp is a huge plus. No sharp edges, no rattle, and it just feels better than what most micro brands deliver at double the price. And while the bracelet is nice, you can also grab this model on a brown suede strap, which leans harder into that vintage vibe. Personally, I went with the bracelet for versatility, but both options are solid depending on your style. What makes the AD2026 so good isn't just that it looks like a Grand Seiko Homage, it's that it brings restraint. It doesn't try to wow you with crazy lume, wild case shapes, or oversized branding. It focuses on clean proportions, excellent specs, and just enough detail to keep you looking down at your wrist throughout the day. If you're after an affordable dress watch with real sophistication and daily durability, this might be the smartest $60 you'll spend. Check the listing in the description if you want to grab one and drop a comment below. Are you into the creamy beige dial, or would you prefer a classic silver or black? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.